Hi everyone, this is Michael Tabradi of michaeltabradi.com, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how you can generate the right sort of framework and structure for any sort of information product, course or book. Now, it really does relate to a video I've done before in terms of how you can generate keyword idea topics for your content, such as videos, podcasts, and actual articles as well. And really, it's not that difficult. It's quite a simple process, but it's just about putting in the work. Now, the thing that you need to remember is that you need to make sure that you provide a logical solution for people so that they feel like they're actually getting their problem solved. And it's not just about a feeling. You actually want to provide a result for these people. And this framework can be used also not just for information products, but for programs that you produce as well. So the first thing you really need to do is understand what sort of core niche that you're delving into. And most of you have done that. Many of you may be in a weight management niche. Many of you may be in the digital marketing niche. Some of you may be in financial services or consultant management, or some sort of coaching, training or consulting that actually provides a solution for people in the form of products and or services. Now, with that in mind, you need to also know what the market is providing in terms of content, in terms of a framework, in terms of a structure, and what is the de facto sort of solution, so to speak, in terms of helping these different people. So the first thing is to do your research. Check out to see what competitors are doing. Check out to see what are in books. Check out to see what other websites, blogs, social media sort of like platforms are doing in terms of providing this solution to different people. But you also want to be asking or seeing what sort of questions people are asking. Okay, so I've talked about this in a Quora video, so I'll probably have a link towards that somewhere in this video. And you can really see exactly what questions are popping up again and again and again, because that means there's an opportunity to answer those people's questions. But what I find really valuable is checking the content pages of books on Amazon, because again, it gives you an idea. And what you do want to be doing is checking the reviews as well. I should have put that in the actual content generating ideas video, where you can actually sort of check reviews to see what people are basically saying about a different product, service, and different things that they still have in terms of problems that they're experiencing. So check all of these things, and it's very simple. All you need to do is write, like, let's say 6 to 12 different topics. Okay, key topics, core topics based on your research. So let's say, for example, you went through the Quora method where you checked all the different questions asked within a year, and then you thematically picked out the main key ones that popped up. Then you can use those as different points of education or teaching or logical steps towards helping people when you're providing a course, book or program for them. So write out 6 to 12 different topics. Within those 6 to 12 different topics, you want to write out 3 to 10 different subtopics that basically reinforce and help people understand that specific part that you're teaching them. So let's say, for example, let's say you're doing financial services, okay? And one of the some of the topics that you may be talking about is, I don't know, budgeting, mortgages, pensions, investments, X, Y, and Z. And maybe in investments, you have index funds, mutual funds, trading, whatever it is. You get the point. The point being made is break it up in a logical and seamless fashion, a fashion that makes sense for those individuals. And that's basically what you do. Once you have the framework, then it's just about making sure that you write the content. Okay, so if you are sort of like writing a book, then you may want to also sort of like break it up a little bit more and create 3 different questions that you're going to answer related to that subtopic. And this is a really useful technique because it means that you can start to produce content quite easily. Let's say 500 to 1,500 words for that question. And it's just about answering questions, and that's all it is. Let's say, for example, you have 4 chapters or 4 topics, and then you have, let's say, 6 subtopics within that chapter or topic. So 6 times by 10 is 60, and then you have 3 different questions per subtopic. 3 times by 60 is 180. You're answering 180 questions, and it's that simple. The same thing happens when you're actually producing a course. Maybe you're not going to be answering questions, but maybe you're just going to be focusing on the subtopic because that's enough. You just want to produce a video based on that subtopic, making sure you have an introduction, a bit of background as to what you're doing, then teaching the content, and then giving a summary. And it's that simple. That's all you need to do. You produce the video using screencast software like Camtasia, or you can use QuickTime, which is free, or whatever's like embedded within your actual sort of laptop's internal software. And that's how you produce your content, whether it's for a course, whether it's for a book or a program or whatever it is. And once you've done that, then it's just about hosting it on the right platform. So if you're using books, you could use KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing. CreateSpace doesn't necessarily exist anymore as an online platform, but KDP is sort of like the replacement for physical books. You can start publishing your content using that on Amazon's marketplace. If you're actually producing sort of like a course, there are loads of things you can use. You can create your own sort of course using a WordPress theme, or you can use something like Thinkific, or you can use, what are the other ones? See, my mind's gone blank now. You can use even funnel builder software like Kyvio or ClickFunnels, depending on what you're aiming to do. The point being made is there are options. If you're going the budget way, and I say budget way not out of disrespect, but because some of you may not be able to afford a subscription base, if you actually have a Facebook group, you can determine what type of Facebook group you want. And if you select, I think it's the study group option, you can actually have modules set up. So you can upload videos on there and create a private Facebook group, and you can sell that on a monthly retainer. Or if you wanted to, maybe that's too complicated for you, what you could do is actually have private hosted videos on a Dropbox link and send that out to the people who actually purchase your stuff. And then the modules are basically in folders where you have additional information as text or whatever it is. There are so many opportunities. There are so many different ways to do it. I just basically want to show you that there's no excuse. Just get out there and have something, because once you have a product, then you can actually sell something. Okay, and obviously, I believe that it's good to start with services first, because it means that you understand what it is that you're doing. You have more testimonials backing what you're doing, but it's always good to have a supplementary product as well. And again, if you don't want to go down the product route, there's always affiliates, but sometimes affiliate products don't necessarily represent what you're aiming to do. So hopefully this has been useful in terms of creating a framework or structure for the different products, services, programs, courses, books that you're actually trying to produce. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed other videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, give this a thumbs up, and share this with anyone who you feel needs to hear this. Take care, God bless, understand, reach, and expand.